morning, everyone. So, as you know, BERJAWI, the Chief Market Analyst at Owner FX. Today, I'm gonna go without theories. I'm gonna go directly to the market. I'm gonna talk about the market and give you real examples how we should look at the market. So again, BERJAWI, the Chief Market Analyst at Owner FX. As you all know, more than 30 years in this market. Until now, the percentage of failure in this market is above 90%. The number is really huge and big. And we should all ask ourselves, why is this number till now, after 30 years in the market, still more than 90% of the people fails to make it in this market? Is it rocket science? Of course it's not. Is it a scam? Of course it's not. So there should be a way, another way to look at the market from a different point of view, other than the things you are seeing at YouTube and Instagram. So there should be a way you look at the market in a totally different way, so you can be from those 10% that are making it into the market. So now I'm gonna share with you real examples, and we are gonna go directly to the market just to let you see exactly how do I look at the market in a totally different way. So I'm gonna go directly to trading view. As you all know, of course, everyone hears about the concept of support resistance, trend line, Fibonacci. All these concepts that you hear about, even those who are trading, they know that these concepts are used by many of the traders. Thus, till now, all these traders that are using these concepts are actually failing. The reason for that is that they are an easy money hunter for the market maker. What do I mean by that? I'm gonna give a small example about a trend line, and this also can be played on a support or a resistance. So whenever we have a trend line, it is bullish or bearish, we see that a lot of coaches will tell you, whenever you have a bullish trend line, just wait for the market to hit this trend line to take a buy, and just place your stop loss below this trend line, okay? And if you had a breakout, they will tell you, if you break out, just wait for the retest and take a sell and place your stop loss above the trend line. This is a simple concept about what they teach you actually on YouTube or Instagram. Another example could be a support and a resistance. So whenever we have a support, let's say, they will tell you, whenever it hit a support, just take a buy and place your stop loss below this support. Actually, also the market maker know this concept. So what will the market maker actually do? He will come to this point, give you some bullish sign, and after that he will go to hunt your stop loss and then do their moves. The same goes also to the trend line actually. What the market maker will do, after it hits the trend line, okay, they will go below the trend line and then they will go above the trend line. In this case, they will hit the stop loss of those who took a sells and the stop loss of those who took a buys. So what is the solution in this case to make it in this market? If these concepts that are very well known to a lot of traders are failing in this market, so what can we do? I'm gonna give you a real example of actually how I look at the market. Even those who, by the way, even those who understand the break of structure, the concept of break of structure also fails to know exactly after breaking a structure which block order they should use. So there are some of people who are using smart money concept. So they look for the break of structure, and after the break of structure, they look to the block order to take execution based on the block order. But also these are suffering actually to know exactly how structurally the market is built. So I'm gonna go first maybe to Bitcoin, because I know a lot of people could be interested in seeing what actually Bitcoin is doing. So just a brief example about Bitcoin. I'm gonna go to weekly chart just to show you a small example. So here is Bitcoin. As you can see, lately it's doing moves like lower low, lower high. So it is on a bearish trend, okay? So we are actually going down. There is a concept that you always hear is that you should sell high and buy low. We always hear people saying, you know what, buy low and sell high, but no one ever told us where is the low and where is the high. No one. We all hear that, you know what, sell high, buy low, that's the easiest way to make money. But no one ever told us where's the high and where's the low. Actually, what I do in my level 2 course, I tell you exactly where to sell high and where to buy low. I'm gonna give a small example here about Bitcoin. So as you can see, Bitcoin is doing a lower low and a lower highs, okay? So I'm gonna take the last lower high to the last lower low. Exactly. So as you can see, you know, this is the last lower high the market made on Bitcoin, okay? A lot of people, after we reach this level and they saw this bullish movement, I'm gonna go to the daily time frame, okay, just to let you see what the people will think. And no, I'm not talking about the retail. I'm not talking about those who think about support and resistance, because it is the easiest way to target, actually. So the market maker, it's very easy to him to target those support, trend line, Fibonacci people. I'm gonna go and talk on a higher level, on a break of structure level, and also on this way, I'm gonna tell you how the market maker is gonna target you also. So whenever you have a bullish movement, you're gonna see a lot of break of structures. Okay, so I will go directly to Bitcoin. Yeah, that's good. Okay. By the way, I don't use any indicators. So this is from the low to the high. Okay. Okay. So a lot of people here, after they see this bullish move, they will be looking for a buys. Actually, they will confirm it by break of structure. So they will say, you know, we broke here a structure. We broke here another structure. We broke here another structure. We're gonna buy Bitcoin because Bitcoin already did a bullish break of structure. So they will be looking on two things. They either go enter the market directly after this bullish green candle, or they will wait for a retest, and after this retest, they will look for a block order to look at the market. My concept actually tell me a totally different story. What actually I can see from this after I marked up my range is that the market give me a premium area. And what do I mean by a premium area is the area where I consider it is high to sell from. So the market actually touches exactly 2,500. So at this point, a lot of people entered BTC with a buy based on two things, based on this green candle and based on those break of structure. But what actually happened, the market got into a premium area where I could look for a sells, which is totally different from any other point of view. So this point actually was a good point for a sell, and it wasn't a good point for a buy. That's why now our target for BTC will be below 18,157. Yeah, the market could give me another premium area, but the market couldn't break structure of this premium area. What do I mean by that? That yes, the market could go to 21K, could go to 22K, but it cannot break the structure, and it's going back to target the 18,157. So actually here is the area where I consider it is a premium area to sell from, okay? Another real example, because here I'm just like giving you example without showing actually where did I take the buy or where actually I take the sell. I'm gonna go to XRP and give you a real example where actually I executed the market and where did I take a buy. Okay, so on the 7th of September, I'm gonna go directly to the 7th of September. I'm gonna make it short. I know what I'm giving is really important. Okay, so on the 7th of September, I took a buy at 0.322, okay? This buy, it was based actually on some lower time frame confirmations and on a block order. Also, this is what I teach actually in level 2. So when I took a buy at 0.324, and I'm gonna show you exactly live where did I take this buy, okay? Knowing that we are on a bear market for BTC, and every people is like looking for a sells, yet still you can make money on a bear market when you know your levels and we know where to buy from and where to sell from. So we took a buy here exactly, and again, Another concept that they teach you that, whenever you have a trend line and a bearish trend line, just like sell from. So sell from this trend line, place your stop loss above this trend line, okay? And that's it. And if you have a breakout for this trend line, just take a buy and place your stop loss below the trend line. So again, what did the market do? It pushed above the trend line, okay? And took all the liquidity that is found above this trend line. Also, the liquidity is a very important concept that also I teach in my level 2. So actually what did, after that, we had the FOMC meeting, which took place actually on the 21st of September. You all know that FOMC, they decided to increase the interest rate. And whenever we increase the interest rate, actually, the market goes down. So you can see this red candle, this is a huge red candle. So after the FOMC, a lot of people were actually afraid to buy, and they began like selling crazy because, they increased the interest rate and this stuff. Actually, for me, I don't care for that because simply I know structure, and I know that the market should do what it should do regardless of what fundamentals tell me. And this is also another concept I actually teach in my level 2 course. So what did the market do after that? Yeah, it went bearish after the announcement of the increased rate. And after that, we saw this huge candle in which made me sell my XRP at 0.53 and made 67%. Let's go now to the real example where I show you actually where I did take my spot buy spot. So buy XRP spot on the 7th of September, 50% of your capital. On the other photo, you can see the trend line. It's shown, right? You can all see this trend line, the red trend line. So when you hit this trend line, you can see that I wrote below XRP flying. I still expect more move to the upside. So please don't sell here as we have a lot of liquidity above this trend line. So the trend line that we are bullish on a smaller time frames. So actually what I did tell the people here that please don't sell as they tell you. We have a lot of liquidity above this trend line, so we're gonna target this liquidity, so stay in your buy positions. And what happened after that? Actually the market went above the trend line, so those who took sells are now out. And after that went below the trend line, so those who took a buy after breaking the trend line are also out because they placed their stop loss below the trend line. So we get rid of both, those who took a buys and those who took a sells. For me, I am still in the market and I am totally relaxed. What I wrote actually, XRP is still flying. When they tell you to sell on trend line, we know that we are coming above the trend line. On the 21st of September and at 11 p.m., so after 2 hours of the FOMC meeting announcement to increase the interest rate where the market went down heavily, what I actually wrote is also totally something different. We are still good for XRP. I guess we can look to target 0.47 and 0.5. No one could tell you this, I know that. So actually what happened, 3 days after that, XRP reached 0.5366, and here where I actually sold XRP, where a lot of people were entering XRP because they simply saw a break of structure and they saw a bullish movement. So this was only 2 examples just to tell you exactly how do I look at the markets in a totally different way. So actually I have a 2-level course, level 1 where I teach trading, basics of trading and the mistakes of retail traders. And on level 2 actually I teach how do I look at the market and the secrets of the market. Actually, what we are doing now on OwnerFX, we are giving level 1 for free. So everyone, open account at OwnerFX will get my level 1 course for free. Of course, level 2 is gonna be different. So this is a good opportunity actually to take the course and begin looking at the market in a totally different way. Of course, I won't go into details for risk management and discipline because we ran out of time. So what actually I'm gonna do is I'm going to host a live analysis at 11:30, 12:30, 2:30, and 4 p.m. at booth number 99. You are more than welcome to join me there. You can ask me whatever you want, and I am really will be so happy to answer you. Thank you.